Make a prediction. All right. According to history, how might have a sandwich led to the cause of the First World War? I'm only giving you 30 seconds to make a prediction with your shoulder partner. Go. Remember, it's a prediction. No right or wrong. How might a sandwich have caused World War I? So, somebody give Godwin some feedback on his response. Makai. I'm sorry, Makai. But that should let you know it sounded like a Godwin answer. Alright? Maybe choked on a sandwich. Brianna.
So probably somebody important eating the sandwich. And he had died because of the sandwich. Now everybody thinks he died because whoever made the sandwich.
Okay. Gendry. Alright, Martin.
They probably had, that was the only thing they had when they were fighting for that food.
I guess yesterday, March 5th, was the 1-year anniversary of my accident. Leading up to the day, I was very, very nervous. Right? You get anxiety because you don't know how you're gonna feel, but I think being around family, being around friends made it a lot easier to deal with. Honestly, I really didn't think too much of it. All right, crossed my mind. I was thankful, and then you just kind of move on with your day. You try not to hone in too much on it or focus on it. You just try to live your life. That's part of the moving forward process. So since transitioning from leaving rehab and I guess starting outpatient in the summer to getting back to work, it definitely wasn't easy, but I think it was as seamless as possible. I was able to start back teaching with everybody, and that's in like early August. Haven't missed any days. Even with therapy and things like that, I go to therapy twice a week, so I may come to school and kind of late, but my first class is at 10:30, so certain days like today, start off with the physical therapy very early. You're exhausted, but then you just have to kind of show some grit, get to school so you can teach. Well, one of the biggest challenges between teaching last year and this year, being an amputee, is really just mobility. As a teacher, you use circulation as a means to teach, but also manage your classroom. So coming up and learning different ways of managing a classroom, not just by circulating, right, but learning how to control the classroom from wherever you are, right? Very specific in your directions and your expectations. As you saw, I can kind of teach from one place in the classroom. I don't have to yell, I don't have to raise my voice, but that's all comes with classroom management. So I think really honing in on classroom management this year, knowing that I wasn't going to be as mobile as previous years. All right, so I can't really chase down kids. It's finding like different tools to use so that you are still effective in the classroom. When I first came back, there was definitely a lot of apprehension on my part, being that you expect the questions, right? And especially from children who may not know how to frame it correctly and politely. Right? I remember walking in and I had a new student who hadn't met me again before. He said, "Hi," introduced himself. The first thing out of his mouth was, "What happened to your leg?" And you kind of had to take it and laugh it off. But I think for the most part, my students were very respectful. I've had a lot of them before, so they knew what was going on. And I also gave them the opportunity to ask any questions that they had, honestly, as long as they were respectful. And I think that kind of lightened the mood. At the beginning of the year, I showed them pictures. I was very transparent. So they saw that even though physically I was different, I was still the same teacher. I was still going to hold them to the same expectations. It was still all about learning, right? And I think it also served to them as an inspiration. Like, if Mr. Henry can do this day in and day out with everything that he needs to do, there's no excuse why I can't give the same effort. One mindset that I always use is one leg up, right? And that's basically you staying ahead or having an advantage even when your circumstances says that you should be at a disadvantage, right? Keep a one leg up mindset so you can stay ahead of things. Keep being optimistic, stay positive. It's very easy when faced with any kind of adversity or trauma to get lost in the sauce and have a negative mindset and focus on what you lack or what you're missing, right? And what you're facing versus what you still have. Always try to be grateful for everything and in everything.